Our whole model is about being a community mortgage banker, being the local banker that could do everything like the big boys do, but we could do it better, we could do it quicker. The consumer can be helped out in a retail shop that is branch-centric. After 30 years, this is where we're at. The branch-centric model is focused on the mortgage loan officer being the mortgage professional of their community.
One of the unique things about MLB is the people who are in charge have all been loan officers.
When I came here, I was asked to kind of help structure the company operationally. I always did it with the mentality of the loan officer.
We know what it's like to speak to borrowers, to deal with attorneys, to deal with real estate agents. We try to smooth out that process.
In this business, there's a lot of rules, there's a lot of regulations, and MLB has really mastered that and really allowed a loan officer to be able to offer white glove service.
You put together the right package with your processor and with our assistance, you can look at a realtor in the eye and say, I will close this in 7 days from when I have all the documents.
From the day a loan is open to it closes, the system itself pushes the loan through.
Sam understands that good salespeople are hard to get, and that the ones that are hard to get are hard to keep because they don't get treated very well. In this organization, they have a voice, they're important to the company.
I've worked at a lot of different lenders, a lot of different companies, and it's never been the group that we have here, the tight-knit environment that we have. Everybody's positive, everybody wants to put in hard work. We're trying to develop a core team to take this to the next level.
We're getting deals done in our new underwriting department in less than half the time it would take to do through an investor, which is great. And people are closing more loans and they're closing them faster.
We're always timely and doing things the right way and the quickest way for the consumer. That's why I'm looking for mortgage loan officers and branch managers that truly understand this business. They understand the ups and downs of this business, the complexity of the business. The sweet spot is not being the largest, it's just being the best and treating people well. I came back into this business less than 2 years ago, after 30 years being in the business, to build the right model. And MLB is the right model.
I think it's a huge piece of quality of life. I mean, what's better than owning a home and having a place to raise your family? I do remember specifically about 6 months into the business, it was a husband and wife with 2 kids, and I sat down with them. They kind of noticed that I was a little young in the business. I said, listen, I just started this 6 months ago. I don't know everything, but I can tell you this, I will work my butt off to get you what you want and to get you the best deal possible. That deal closed and those people were really happy. That was so gratifying to me. I always think of that family and I still keep in touch with them. My name is Michael Santos. I've been in the industry for 14 years. I'm a licensed mortgage originator and a sales manager with MLB Residential Lending. MLB is a family within, so they understand what families need and their goals and their expectations. Borrowers are super emotional and I enjoy every aspect of it. I don't mind when they call me and they have that really sad voice over the phone and they're about to ask me a question, they don't know what the answer is. That's what makes me passionate about what I do. I said to myself, you know what better way to educate myself and my borrowers than becoming an instructor? It's funny to me that, most people in America don't even know how easy home ownership can be in regards to down payment. You can still buy a home in America as a first-time home buyer with 3.5% down. You can still get a gift from mom and dad, and it's totally allowed by mortgage companies. I think it's so important, again, educating borrowers so they know these programs that are out there. It's remarkable on how ahead they can get with having a home. It really, really, really helps the borrower having financial freedom later on in life. I don't think there's a day that goes by that I don't get up every morning and say, hey, can't wait to see that homeowner, can't wait to go have that appointment and sit down with them and their family, and see what they qualify for. And I think one of the best feelings is at the end when you see their smile and you give them that approval. You call them and say, hey, by the way, you're approved. You're committed for the loan. And that is something that you just can't replace. There's not a dollar sign that you can put on that.
If you would ask me why MLB exists, why MLB is inspired. I would say I want to be part of the community where I'm actually making a difference.
I always believe that the company you grow is a mirror image of yourself. If you live a life with a true virtue towards with integrity, service above self, that will be a mirror image of your company.
We know that if we teach you and we keep you challenged, you'll love to work here and this will be your last stop.
It all depends on the right talent. We don't need to grow. We want to grow so we can become a better company and a more stable company for our employees. We're not just looking for somebody to fill a job, we're looking for somebody who's interested in a career, where they're going to be progressive, where they're going to use their skill set and develop their skill set.
Well, we've discovered that the basis of our success has to do with our employees. And from that, we built a list of 5 important points, which are called core competencies. They're team-oriented, they're analytical, they are community-minded, they have occupational integrity above all else. They're responsible, not only to themselves, to their families, but to their coworkers. And this group of people together work in harmony and help grow this company to where we are today and where we will be in the next few years.
The loan officer we're looking for have a mindset of stability, that they want to learn. It's not just about commissions or remuneration. It's more about feeling challenged and learning something every day.
The mindset is to take your ego and hang it up at the door. I'm doing this a long time and I'm learning something every single day.
If you want to excel at MLB, take ownership responsibility of any problem that crosses your table. Don't ever turn around and say, it's not my area, it's not my responsibility, because the growth of this company is set by the fact that each manager and each employee watches out for each other manager, each other employee.
One of the things you're going to notice first is the family environment, how everybody's always looking to help each other, how there's always positive energy in the office. Ultimately, what happens is you find yourself embracing the culture, the technology, and just the process here at MLB. We're looking for processors, loan officers, and branch managers that share the same values that we share with regards to small community lending. If you want to feel like a part of a family, part of a company that's helping you grow, that has your best interest in mind, and walks the walk by offering the benefits.
We've rolled out special medical coverage packages. We've handled flexible spending accounts for our employees. Companies do not match dollar for dollar on a 401k, but we are. We want our employees to find this to be their own home. We are as charitable to our employees as we want them to be to the community that they service. MLB is a civic-minded company.
Every time we close a loan, we donate to 6 different charities on a monthly basis.
Not only do we financially support them, but each one of the executives that have brought that charity to the table is involved on a personal basis. So it's both time and treasure that we put as support of these organizations.
Where we have sufficient capital to do what we need to do, we can compete with all the big banks in every aspect and excel as far as service and caring. We don't need to close the loans. We want to close the loans because we can do it well. This is our purpose when we get up in the morning to come to work and provide affordable home financing. Home ownership is the most viable means to secure a family's financial future. If you're looking for a career, this could be the best opportunity you could have.